What's up, kings and queens? So, gentlemen, if you have a budget and in your budget you are spending more money than you bring in, what's going to happen to you? Eventually, you're going to run out of money. Eventually, you are going to lose. Guys, today's video is in the series of the top simping behaviors that you didn't know existed that you're probably doing. And today's video is on free energy. So, guys, you have to understand, women are biologically wired from the ground up to seek the energy and validation from a man. I don't mean that as a knock for women. What I mean is, if we look at how humans mate and reproduce, you can actually see this and how it works. Think about this. I've talked about this many times. For most of human history, we didn't even understand, forget about electricity, forget about plumbing, forget about housing, forget about medicine, science. We didn't even, most of our ancestors didn't even understand how to utilize fire. Which means for 99% of human history, 99.99% of history, it was a terrifying time. Imagine living your life trying to raise a family without even fire. Okay? This is a tumultuous, terrifying time, and as any of you know who have ever had children or tried to raise children, pregnancy, birth, and early childhood are some of the most vulnerable times for humans, both the children and specifically the mothers. Early motherhood, pregnancy are very vulnerable, dangerous times for women. Outside of modern medicine, doctors, hospitals, OBGYNs, it's dangerous. The whole experience of sexuality for women is extremely dangerous, and it makes them very vulnerable. As a result, our ancestors, the females of our ancestors, had a heavy reliance on the men who they interacted with. Okay, there was a lot of energy required for those men. Okay, let's be real here. Men traditionally and biologically are viewed as success objects because it's our purpose in the life cycle to lead, guide, protect, and provide for the women in our lives and the children and offspring we have, right? Now, the thing is that this was meant to be a balanced experience, right? And because biologically speaking, and we as men can spread our seed to a bunch of women, but evolution built into a system a thing called love, pair bonding. This was designed to essentially make sure men stuck around long enough to raise offspring. And the idea here is that there was a balance. The idea that the energy that was expended towards the women in our ancestors' lives and the children. The idea is there is a balance where that energy gets put back in the form of these emotional experiences, the love, the sense of community, sense of belonging, right? All of this, it's supposed to be a feedback mechanism to keep it balanced. Well, what has happened now because of technology is that feedback system has been permanently and irrevocably damaged. What do I mean? I mean this. Look, in the past, in order for a woman to get attention, the type of like accolades and energy, the positive energies, the compliments, and positive interactions, it was a lot more difficult for women in the past because, let's face it, the only time they really get these types of interactions, these positive interactions, and these emotional kicks were from their partner, right? But now, because of social media, because of the internet, all a woman has to do is put a cute photo of herself online, and she'll get thousands upon thousands upon thousands of likes, hearts, responses, comments from thirsty guys talking about how beautiful they are, talking about how gorgeous they are, how desirable they are. They'll get message after message from thirsty beta guys who think this will increase their chances of having success with these women, right? And the women don't even have to do anything for it. They don't have to work for it anymore. So now they just get all this for free. Well, here, and many guys will hear this and say, well, that's not a big deal. I don't mind complimenting a woman or telling her she's beautiful, this kind of stuff. That's fine. The problem here is a couple problems that happen. The first problem is you don't have an infinite amount of time, energy, and resources to give and attention. You don't. It's limited. It's a finite supply. And every time, believe it or not, every single time you take a moment to follow, to watch a video or see a photo, and you scroll through Facebook and you are liking and commenting, believe it or not, each one of those experiences is reducing a small amount of your attention, small amount of your energy, and a small amount of your masculinity. You are contributing that. Now, in the past, that would have been reciprocated through interaction, but now it's just sucked out of you, right? And if you do this over and over again, and hundreds and thousands of times, you will experience death by 1,000 paper cuts. Over time, that loss of energy will never be returned, and all those little bits of piece of energy you're giving up for free. The free validation, it's sucking the masculinity right out of you. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've been with women who are laughing at you guys, who are on all their photos, commenting, liking, hearting, sending them messages. They're laughing at you, and they find you humorous. They find you hilarious. They think you are a joke to them because they feel like a celebrity. And there is no easy way to fix this problem, and it's only going to get worse as time gets on, because more and more men will have spent more of their energy, become more thirsty, and offer more validation with less expectations of returns. But I'm telling you, you've got to stop the cycle. You need to make a decision here and now that you will no longer offer free validation. You will no longer offer free energy, free attention. That your time, energy, and attention have value. And I've said this multiple times on different videos, but nobody is going to respect you more than you respect yourself. No one is going to value you more than you value yourself. And if your value for your time, energy, and attention are so low that you're willing to give it away for free, well, why would anybody want to pay for it? And I want you to think about that for a moment. If your accolades and your energy and your compliments are so that they're so cheap that they're actually given away for free, what value will they have to anyone else? Okay? If you're willing to just sleep with whoever at any time for any reason, well, what would that say to somebody in the future who's looking at trying to see how much value you bring to the table? Because guess what? If you're willing to give it away to everyone, well, what kind of value is that? If you're giving it away stuff, imagine if you have any kind of service. This wouldn't work in anything. Imagine if you had a service. Let's say you're a painter, or you're a musician, or you're a doctor, or whatever it is, and you're just giving away your services for free because you just want to do that. And then somebody comes along and you all of a sudden want to start charging them a premium amount of money for your services. they're going to be like, well, I don't understand. You gave away all this to all these other people. You didn't charge anything. You didn't even talk about price. And now you want to charge me for this? And this is what happens for a lot of men in today's modern society. And the reality here, guys, is you have to understand, women are biologically wired to crave the attention and the energy from the masculine energy you bring. They're wired this way, right? And so what ends up happening, and a lot of times, is that these women will actually pay more attention to the guys who are not giving their energies away for free. They will actually wonder sometimes, why doesn't this guy ever like my posts? Why doesn't this guy ever like anything? I put all this thirst trap content on my page. He's never even liked them. And a lot of times, those are the guys who the women who are actually wanting to sleep with and wanting to be with, because those guys place such a high value on their time and energy that they don't give it away for free. So what we have to do is we have to say from now on, no more free energy. We're not going to give it away. Anything that a woman gets from us is going to come at an exchange of equal or higher value. So this is why you never compliment your girl on how beautiful she is. As far as you never put her on any kind of pedestal because she looks beautiful. Guys, this is a newsflash for some of you, but we don't choose what genetics we were born with. You don't. I'm sorry. This is the facts. You may be uglier. She may be ugly. She may be beautiful. It doesn't matter. But she didn't work for that. This was given to her. So to compliment a woman and to lift her up because she's beautiful is free energy. Compliment your girl let your girl know how sexy it is when she does things for you, when she helps you shop for the house, or she helps you decorate, or she helps you cook or clean, or she comes along with you and helps you in your business. Let her know how attractive those things are, the actual attributes that she's actually bringing to the table, right? If you will do this, she will place a high value on your energy. When you give her compliments and you give her these things, she will see that as valuable because she had to actually earn it. And if you keep giving away your time and energy and your attention for free, you're never going to be able to place a value on it for someone else to spend their time, energy, and attention to get. This has been Up Kings and Queens. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, no more free energy. Get rid of the likes, get rid of the hearts, stop commenting, stop sending direct messages, stop cold approaching. Focus on yourself and focus on chasing excellence, not women. Please like and subscribe to the video. Thanks.